All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another prediction. Okay, y'all, my pick for Mikaela Mayer versus Alycia Baumgardner. First off, I got to say, look, man, shout out to both of these ladies. They are really selling this fight, and they are carrying boxing right now. I mean, between these two, Shields and Marshall, they are not just like, they're not just talking a lot of junk. They are bringing a lot to the table. I mean, they bring in the trash talk, but they bring accolades as well. And the way they go back and forth is like really, really competitive talk here. You know, one really wants to prove they're better than the other. You know, Mayer saying, you know, she had a hard time coming up just as hard as Baumgardner. Baumgardner says she had it easy and, you know, she's worked harder. You know, so everything they saying is not just like made up trash talk. I mean, here and there, you know, you got to love the little comments like Baumgartner's doing. I mean, she's quick with it, man. I mean, the Karen remark. Well, first off, y'all got to chill on that. That's not racist talk. Anybody can be a Karen. I mean, she called her a Karen because you know the definition of a Karen. So we're going to just leave it at that. But as far as this fight goes, you know, what's going to happen in the ring, this one's just going to be a very competitive fight. It's going to be just as competitive, I think, as Shields Marshall. Anything can happen in this one. It really is. I'd say 50-50, maybe. And I can't even say 60-40 for Baumgardner in this fight. I mean, that's why it needs to happen, right? That's why Baumgardner wants to take this fight, because she knows it's a competitive fight to prove she's one of the best, right? And vice versa. So this fight, it could go either way, you know, because I think Mikaela Mayer, she's proven herself as a very tough, gritty volume puncher. You know, she's got pop their shots. You know, it doesn't really have like one hit or quitter power, but she can bang and she can take shots. You know, so you got to be prepared for that. And she's prepared to take 2 or 3 shots, to give 3 or 4 shots, you know. So she's a high volume puncher, not really like a fleet foot boxer, light on her feet. You know, she's kind of a come forward fighter, a bit more stationary, flat footed. So, you know, she's always sitting down on her shot. So that's something that Baumgardner has to be careful with. You know what I mean? So for Mikaela Mayer, her thing going into this fight really needs to be pressure. You know, it really has to be pressure, all behind long, straight punches, you know, the jabs to the chest, you know, to knock Baumgardner back and get her respect, you know, right up the middle, to push her into the ropes where she can accumulate a high volume, you know, in these 2-minute rounds. You know what I mean? So her taking away the feet of Baumgardner's another thing. You know, she's got to be cutting the ring off, letting shots go, cornering her with hooks, getting her back into the corner where she wants when she tries to exit from the left, come back with the right hook, exit from the right, come with the left hook, get her in that corner and work. You know, you got to work the body. You can't let somebody that wants to box and showcase skills like Baumgardner, you can't let her in the center of the ring. You can't let her, you know, Mayer, she's got to control this fight by putting a lot of pressure and not trying to just box or show that she can hang in the center or outspeed Baumgardner. Don't fall in their game plan. Alycia Baumgardner, a little bit shorter. I can actually look up her reach now. You know, I just want to see the difference in reach. Like, how successful can she be boxing from the outside? Well, it's going to come down to her using her footwork. You know what I mean? Like, she can be kind of slick and fluid, kind of like Arislandi Lara, just a little bit. You know, on a women's level, she'll show that kind of that technique where she'll feint from the outside, hands down, and she'll step out from side to side and throw right hands down the middle. So, you know, you got to go in there if you're the slicker boxer and command the center of the ring. You know, she's about 5'6" with, let's see, I want to let me pull up the reach too, you know. Like I said, reach is not really an advantage if you don't know how to use it, if you have longer reach, right? But, okay, 5'6", and they have it, is not available. Oh, well, okay. Well, nobody has it. Even BoxRec doesn't have it. But anyways, one more check. Hold on, one more check here. Yeah, she just listed 5'6". Nobody actually measured her arm. We'll see it on tail of the tape, but we'll just say that Mikaela Mayer is the longer fighter here because she is 5'9". 3 inches taller with a 66.5 inch reach, right? So she's gonna have to use speed here. She feels she's the faster fighter. If she wants to box from the outside, she's got to be quick with it. It's got to be combinations. It's got to be stick and move, and it has to be angles. She's got to use angles to get in and out. All right. Like when Floyd was boxing Oscar De La Hoya, at times, he was getting stuck with a jab from the longer fighter, but he had to make a few adjustments where he could box off the ropes and get De La Hoya to come in and land those hooks and tie up. And that's what Baumgardner needs to do at times. Whenever she gets swarmed, she needs to tie up or get in some dirty boxing, where you land those hard hooks, to the chin, up the middle, then tie up and kind of wear Mikaela Mayer down and go right back to the center. So for Baumgardner, it's got to be range, it's got to be speed, and it's got to be combinations. Don't really try to get into who's the strongest here or who can take the best punch, because Mikaela Mayer, even though she's not as built and she doesn't have the muscles like Alycia Baumgardner, Mayer, you can't count her out. She's still tough. The girl has a good chin. She's gritty. She likes to bang. I mean, her last fight that I had to give a lot of credit for against Hamadouche, that was a banger. That was a banger. Mikaela Mayer, like I said, is not really knocking a lot of girls out. I think she has maybe 1, 2, I say maybe 4 knockouts, and a couple of them came from, early in her career. But she can rock you. She can definitely get respect from you. And Baumgardner, she can do the same. She can do the same with her precision. And that's what it's going to come down to. If anyone wants to get a knockout, it's going to have to be from respecting the other fighter's position, but at the same time, making their strength known. And with that, I think Alycia Baumgardner, going into this fight early on, she's going to be picking her shots as Mikaela Mayer comes forward. And, she's going to be able to find that range. But with Mikaela Mayer's pressure going down the mid part of the fight, I think she's going to slow Baumgardner down and start to work her body and pull her into a fight. And Baumgardner being Baumgardner, with her, being the jacked fighter here, she's going to want to stand her ground and she's going to trade a few shots. And we're going to get a banger here, y'all. We're going to get a close banger. And I see it going Alycia Baumgardner's way, but it's going to be close. Don't be surprised if you've seen a draw here because of the way these two fighters hate each other so much. They hate each other that I think they would push all the skill out the door just to go in there and try to really rip the other fighter's head off. But when it comes down to it, it's going to be a decision, I think. I don't think Mikaela Mayer is going to go down from a Baumgardner punch. Like I said, she's tough. And Baumgardner, I don't think she'll go down from Mikaela Mayer's shots. So they're going to stay in it for the long haul. It's going to be close. Could be a majority decision here. But I'm thinking decision somehow for Baumgardner in this fight. A lot of hearts from both of these ladies. Got to give them a lot of credit, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Combo Breaker 99. Make sure y'all subscribe. All Boxing Everything, as well as Combo Breaker 99, my other YouTube channel. I'm out. Peace.